Hello, and welcome to the Housatonic Museum of Art. I'm Rachel Domagala, and I am delighted to introduce you to the American modernist James Daugherty. In this video, we will offer an overview of Daugherty's career as a painter, children's book author/illustrator, and muralist. Also included will be several rarely seen preparatory works that were donated to the Housatonic Museum of Art's permanent collection in 2019 by the Friends of James Daugherty Foundation. Join me as we learn about the life and work of this Western Connecticut artist. James Daugherty was born in Asheville, North Carolina, and spent his early childhood near Lafayette, Indiana, before moving to his mother's family farm in Wilmington, Ohio. During his childhood, he enjoyed stories of frontiersmen and early America. Later in life, he would write and/or illustrate for several children's books around early American themes. Daugherty attended the Darby School and the Pennsylvania Academy of Fine Arts, where he focused on illustration. In spring 1905, Daugherty's father became the London agent for the Department of Agriculture. Daugherty joined his family a few months later and spent 2 years traveling about the continent studying artwork within various museums and copying them in his sketchbook for study. In 1911, Daugherty moved to New York, where he found modernism, post-impressionism, and Italian futurism to be at the height of fashion. His career as an illustrator began to take off as he illustrated for magazines and other publications. As America became involved in World War I, Daugherty joined the Navy, designing posters and camouflaging ships in Cubist fashion. According to the Friends of James Daugherty Foundation, Daugherty was the only notable painter of the first generation of American abstract artists of World War I to have lived long enough to paint with the generation following World War II. In 1923, Daugherty moved out of New York to Weston, Connecticut, due to the high living costs of New York and the artistic community in nearby Westport. Having started as a farming community, by the 1920s it was growing as a hub for artists of all kinds. Daugherty purchased a 13-acre lot of land with a pre-Revolutionary War colonial home on it and restored it to livable conditions with the help of friends. Daugherty became a member of 2 local art organizations, the Silvermine Guild of Artists in New Canaan and the Darien Guild of the Seven Arts. Daugherty was employed as a muralist during the 1930s under the WPA Federal Arts Project, which operated from 1935 to 1943, employed up to 10,000 artists, and was funded under the Emergency Relief Appropriation Act of 1935 as part of the New Deal. It replaced the Public Works of Art Project, which had been operated by the Civil Works Administration from 1933 to 1934. The New Deal focused on the 3 R's: relief for the unemployed, recovery of the economy, and reform of the financial system to prevent a repeated depression. Daugherty's murals for Stamford High School in 1934 exhibit a Whitman-inspired spirit of America. Daugherty created 7 murals: Comedy and Tragedy, American Rhythm, The World Outside, New England Tradition, School Activities, Sports, and one that was damaged beyond repair. During a 1970 renovation, miscommunication caused the murals to be disposed of. Construction crews took the murals down, cut them into pieces, and put them outside, either in or near the dumpsters. A recent graduate of Stamford High School discovered the murals and later brought them to art restorer Hiram Holzer. A 1989 court case by the name of Holzer v. City of Stamford fought for the titles to the murals. Holzer claimed that the city of Stamford abandoned the murals, where Stamford argued that they were the rightful owners to the titles. While the murals were in the care of Holzer, he sold Comedy and Tragedy and American Rhythm to private California collectors. In 2002, the city of Stamford bought the remaining 4 murals back from Holzer for $400,000. 5 of the murals have now been returned to Connecticut. American Rhythm is the latest, recently installed in the Rogers International School in Stamford, and was funded and gifted to the city by the California collector that bought it from Hiram Holzer. Out of the original murals that hung in the Stamford High School music room, New England Traditions is in the Ferguson Library, School Activities is in the Yukon-Stamford campus, Sports is in the high school media room, The World Outside is in the Tully Health Center, and American Rhythm is in the Rogers International School. Daugherty illustrated over 50 children's books, often collaborating with his wife, Sonia, who was a writer. His 1939 book, Daniel Boone, won the prestigious John Newbery Award from the American Library Association. He also won 2 Caldecott Honor Medals for Andy and the Lion and Gillespie and the Guard. Thank you for joining me at the Housatonic Museum of Art. I hope you enjoyed this presentation and invite you to visit our campus to view our permanent collection on view throughout the campus, as well as the exhibits in the Burt Chernow galleries. For more information, please visit our website at www.housatonicmuseum.org. If you would like to learn more about the artist or the Friends of James Daugherty, please visit www.daughertyfoundation.com.